Hi, Biz414 here, back with another City Life episode. And today, I'm going to work on my nether regions. Right now I'm at my nether fortress, the first nether fortress I found. It's not a terribly large one. It's got a couple of long bridges that head out that direction a little ways, and also that direction. And there's one little path that goes that way a little bit. Over there is the lava room. It's got a little stairwell that goes down to some tunnels down in there. It's not tiny, but it's not super large. My original plan with this area was that I was going to try and do one of those. I don't know if you've seen it on YouTube before, but there are designs for automated wither skeleton farms where you take an intersection like this, which these intersections are the best places for wither spawns because their borders extend out 9 blocks from the center to there, and you can do multiple layers, like I think 3 to 4 layers depending on how close together you put them. Area where wither skeletons will spawn. So these intersections are the best places to do it. And I was originally going to do using these two intersections, do a big wither skeleton automated spawner, and I was going to try and clear out a big perimeter around this area and stuff. But back in the early release of 1.7, I'm going to move while I talk. Back in the early release of 1.7, there was a bug where Minecraft didn't save the bounding boxes for structures like this. It also applied to witch huts, to where you could lose the ability for those special spawns. And I've been having some issues here with my wither skeleton spawns. I've got a couple that have been spawning in, but yeah, I know for a fact that I walked past this area in 1.7 when I was going to set up my portal for the new terrain down here. So just to be safe, I don't really want to try and build much here as far as setting up anything special for hunting these guys. But luckily, not too far away, I have another wither fortress, or another nether fortress. I think well, there's one over there, but it's really small, and it's mostly hallways. But there's one that way that might be better for my purposes. And I'm going to scratch the idea of having an automated farm. Whoa, hello guys. I'm going to scratch the idea of having an automated farm just because of the amount of work it's done, and from what I've read on forums and whatnot, it seems to be like it's not really worth it. That who's shooting me? It seems that the spawn rates you get for the wither skeletons in these types of farms are not much better than you would get just hunting them on your own. So it seems to be better. You seem to be better off just setting up spawn pads and just manually killing them with your looting sword. So that's what I'm going to do. That just... Okay. I thought for a minute that just opened when I touched it instead of the button. I was mistaken. Alright, so let's go up this crappy spiral staircase that I made long time ago, back when I still used cobble to build stuff regularly. Oh man, this is horrible. Horrible spiral staircase. And I don't know why I put these glass panes in here. Probably, in my mind, I thought, oh, I'll save material and I'll use glass panes. But it sucks because every time I go around a corner, I get stuck like that in one of those glass panes. Alright, so let's get over here. Go down here. I really need to do some work around here to get this place more user-friendly. I'd like to set up like a hub, a mini hub, right here with access to that portal, and maybe a few others that I will eventually put in or near Bizton Square. That's another day. Today we're working on this new Nether project. Go, oops, up here. That's just an old portal I set up to do some exploring. Alright, and the Nether fortress is right there. And it's a pretty decent setup. It's a lot of it sitting in this lava lake, which is an optimal position for getting good wither spawns. There's a few islands, floating islands and stuff around it, but not too bad. And I can always, in the future, pull some of these back a little bit. I need to go up there. And pull some of these islands back a little bit just to get them away from the Nether fortress. I keep calling it Wither Fortress. To get them away from the Nether fortress to get those spawn rates to increase on the actual wither skeletons. So as we look, tons of wither skeletons are spawning already. 1, 2, 3, just 4 right here in the small area near us, which is pretty good. This area I know. Oh shoot! This area I know I did not load during 1.7, so there should be no issues whatsoever with wither skeletons not spawning here as they do in the other fortress. Die, skeleton. Alright, and the way down is right. There's the guy that's shooting at me. Yeah. Alright. Another good thing about this area, other than being, you know, unmolested and unloaded in the earlier releases, is it has quite a few of these intersections. There's one there, one there, one there. And then there's just a couple of long... Oops. Die. A couple of long paths that go... Just run past you. That way. Right here and here. Main thing I'm interested in, though, is just that there's 3 of these intersections. Because as I said, you can extend them out a little ways. Oh man, while I was at the other fortress, I'd wanted to grab some nether brick. Dang it. Alright, I'm going to go back, I'm going to grab some nether brick. And, actually, for this project, I'm going to have to be removing these borders right here. So, that'll be a supply of nether brick right there. But before I get started on all that stuff, I'm going to set down this guy right here. And I've got a bunch of stained clay and some rose bushes here for the red dye. I'm going to do my platforms with red stained clay. I'm going to outline them with nether brick. And basically, what I'm going to do is, from here, we can go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 in all directions. But I'm actually going to go 10 just to just to do my border. So I'm going to have like a nether brick fence border around. And I've got a fire potion on, so fire resist potion on, so it doesn't really matter that these guys are attacking me so much. You matter. You will hurt. Right. Potions are on my bar. Let's take one of these. I know I'm not ready for it yet, but just so I don't forget. There are so many of these guys. Go away. Go away. Go away. Go away. I said go away. Go away. I'm trying to talk and you're loud. Go away. Alright. As I was saying, I'm going to do a border around each one of the spawning platforms of that stuff that just fell down there. And then the rest of the edge of it will be these. So we can go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then this would be the 9th right there. So then continue that here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let's tear this out. 8. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Then I'll fill in that. Like this. With my red stained clay. And you can use whatever you want here, as long as it's valid spawning material, like basically anything other than glass or half slabs. So yeah, so all of this area right here will now be valid spot for spawning. Oh my, you go away. Jeez. Will be valid spawning spots for wither skeletons. There we go. Just gonna do this. Now this area right here is not technically a valid spot. So that's where I'll have my fence around. Go away. So I'll have to do that on all 4 sides of this. Let's get some more of that on the bar. Oh my god. Go away. You too. Go away. Jeez. Alright. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and one more here. Like that. So we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. And this pad right here is actually going to be touching that pad, which is good. I mean, it'd be optimal if they were just a little bit further apart from each other, just to get more spawning spaces. 'Cause I think this one, I hear a wither skull. Sorry, you're up there. Go away. Go away, stupid blaze. Alright. So then the boundary of this intersection here is going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I guess not too bad. They're only intersecting by one block. So I'm not going to complain about that, I suppose. So I'm going to work on this, probably a lot of it off camera, because as you can see, it's a pretty tedious process. Especially with the blaze population not giving me any peace and quiet to do this work. So, oh my god, where are you? Yeah. Let's grab some more of this. So then I'll do pads like this on all four corners of the intersections. So I'll do one here and here, on all four corners of that intersection, and all four corners of that intersection right there. And if I like, I can do another layer. As I said earlier, you can actually do, I think, 4 layers. I won't do that though, because to do 4 layers, you have to basically start one layer here, and then do 1, 2, 3, another layer right here. But you have to use half slabs, so because the wither skeletons won't spawn in this 2-block high area, but they will spawn in a 2.5 block tall area. And I don't really want to use half slabs just because that limits the material I can use. Basically, you can't use wood because of these guys, the blazes in here doing this to the world. So it limits me to just basically stone slabs, cobblestone slabs, nether brick slabs. I could use sandstone, but it's not wise because it doesn't have good ghast resistance to ghast fireballs. So really it would have just been down to stone slabs, and I didn't want to do that. I wanted to use something a little bit more pretty. So I went with this. And yeah, so yeah, I'm going to take a break here. I'm going to work on setting this up, and at this level I should still be able to do, as I said, you can do a layer, place. You can do a layer right there, so I should still be able to do one layer up there if I so choose, and then I'll just use this stairwell here, which I probably will, and just use this stairwell here to go up. I'll make it a better stairwell with actual stairs, and just to get up here to access the second level of the farm. So I'm going to work on all that, and I'll come back when I've made some progress. Alright? Hey there, welcome back. So I've been working off and on pretty much all day long. It's actually midnight now. I started working on this thing at 6:30 or so in the AM. And I wasn't working on it non-stop from 6:30 until midnight, but been working on it for a while. It was, I've got kids, so I've been doing stuff, with them, and just normal day-to-day stuff, feedings and cleaning and just real life things, but still lots and lots and lots of time. So here is what I've got. So right now I'm over here by my portal to home, and I set up a nice little pathway, so no more leaping through a precarious netherrack path, and eventually this will connect to some sort of hub over here. But for now, It's just kind of out in the open, and I'll probably leave it open air like this, just for the scenery. Um, it looks good in the world. This color combination. I mean, the Nether's already lots of red, so this is more red added to it. But I mean, it's really hard to find stuff that looks good in the Nether because everything is red. So you've kind of really got to go with something that complements it rather than something that's opposes it. So we've got a nice little Nether brick and red stained clay path going here, and it winds down here. And originally, the way I was getting into the place was I was going across a wooden 1 block wide little path right here. No more of that. I made a nice path across this lava lake over to there. So that's what we've got set up. I've got 2 layers right now. The bottom layer is the original floor of the Nether Fortress, and then that's the second floor that I added on top of it. And as you can see already, I've got wither skeletons spawning on that top layer. I could also put a 3rd layer below that one. I don't know if I'm going to do that or not. This was already a lot of work, and I'm getting pretty good nether or wither skeleton spawns already. I've got 13 skulls already just from working on this, and I let a lot of wither skeletons live just because I was busy building and didn't want to run way over there to the other side of the structure to go kill them. So I was really only killing the ones that were in my way or coming right at me like this. Yeah, it's pretty nice. I like the color combination. Little red and maroony, purpley pattern here. Checkerboard pattern, kind of. Whoa, hello, sir. I put red stained clay bricks here and nether brick fence here just to signify that this is a staircase leading down. I've got 3 of them right now. Considering making a 4th one down here. I'm going to ignore those blazes for now. I'm considering putting a 4th stairwell right here, just because the 3 that I have are all on this one side of the place. And what worries me is something that I've been noticing while I was building this thing is when blazes shoot pigmen and they hurt them, even though fire doesn't hurt them, the getting hit by the initial blaze fireball does cause them a little bit of damage, and they make the little squeal that alerts their friends to being injured. And I've had zombie pigmen gang up on me, even though I didn't hit them. So I'm not too keen on that. Die gassed. Not too keen on that. I mean, when I'm running around in here hunting the wither skeletons, I'll probably be running around with a strength boost potion and a speed boost potion and a smite sword. And with that combination, I can one-shot kill. Whoa! I can one-shot kill the zombie pigmen, and they don't alert their friends. I shall demonstrate. You're dead. You're dead. Now, zombie pigman, where did you go? Here you are. and smack. He made a sound, but it's not the squeal that alerts his friends. If he had alerted the zombie pigmen, this guy would be mad at me, and he is not. Ooh, regular zombie. So yeah, so when I'm running around in here hunting them, hunting the wither skeletons for their skulls, I'll be smacking zombie pigmen left and right so long as I've got my strength potion on. And eventually I might set up a couple of beacons to give me these 2 buffs all the time so that I don't have to worry about potions. But for now, potions is the way it will be. But yeah, I thought that was a little weird though. I did not know about that, about zombie pigmen getting mad about blazes hitting them. I figured fire doesn't hurt zombie pigmen, so they would not care. So yeah, this is it. I've pretty much got just this big area here, and then mirrored up top. There's a few things that I can still do here. It's not necessary. Well, some of it is necessary. This area right here is actually the two halls or bridges that were at about this level before, and I cut them down to this level. I believe that if I wanted, I could put an extra layer of them, an extra layer mirroring this one right below here, 3 blocks down, and still have wither skeletons spawn on it. But I don't know if I'm going to go to that extra effort to do that. So that's something I could do, but I may not do. Let's eat before I die. Something that I will do for sure is I need to have a area for enchanting. Hi, fellas. I need to have an area for enchanting because I've been getting a lot of levels, obviously, doing all this. You get tons and tons and tons of levels. I was at level 51, but I needed to repair this. I'm on Stone's Bane 4.0 now, which I'm going to be keeping these, I think. My Stone's Banes and some of my epic tools that I've created. I might do like a hall of retired tools or something like that eventually. But I do need to set up an enchanting area though. I think what I'll do is I'll set it up out here. Now this bridge was 3 wide like the rest of them, and I widened it. I was planning on setting up these. I've got 4 bridges here. I was planning on setting them up to also farm wither skeletons on them, but I don't know if that's necessary with the setup that I have over there. I'm getting pretty good spawn rates and getting pretty good drops from them. So I might just slab these out and remove the spawn ability on them, so that I'm not so it's not taking up spawning numbers when I'm over there working, and then I can just come back here when I want to reload this area. Ooh, I almost fell off. I can just run back here when I want to reload this area. So like basically I believe this is far enough. If I run out here, I believe this is far enough that the stuff that is spawned in over there in the farm, if I hang out over here for a little bit, I believe it will despawn. That's going to bother me. And that's kind of what we want, if I'm working there and I get or I'm farming there and I'm not getting very many wither skeletons, like maybe too many zombie pigmen have spawned on this island here, or something like that, I can run back there and it'll kind of reset this area. So like the magma cube that was hanging out in here before we went out there, he's gone, and now it's back to some skeletons. So yeah, so that's probably what I'll do, is I'll probably slab these out. That one, this one, and I think there's one more over here. I'll probably just slab those out, and what I mean by that is go like this, cover them all with slabs like that. I might dig down one so that I have a nice railing here to do it. Maybe not. I might just put a fence here and then just slab this out. And put the enchanting room over there at the end of that tunnel, so that, while I'm out there doing my enchanting, everything will be resetting over here. Something else that I have to consider a little bit is these two blaze spawners that I have. As you can see, no shortage of blazes in this fortress right now. I get tons and tons and tons and tons of blazes spawning in here. I get tons of blaze rods. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Tons of blaze rods. And these spawners, these blaze spawners, are so hard to deactivate. They require such high levels of light, and they're so close to the farm that I wouldn't want to take up or take away wither skeleton spawns just to make a blaze farm, especially because I do have a blaze farm at my original nether fortress over that away. It's kind of a derpy one that needs to be fixed up and redone, but I have one. So I might just remove both of these blaze spawners and just not have to worry about it anymore. Because they do still spawn, even though I've got all those torches around. Blazes do still spawn around there, and I don't really need them. I've got, like I said, so many spawning in here anyway that it's kind of pointless to try and set up a blaze farm around here. I mean, this is basically already a blaze farm and a magma cube farm and a zombie pigman farm, and even a little bit of ghast farming can happen. Oh! What? Did I wither away? Or was he just still whacking me? Well, that is very disappointing. 37 levels down the tubes. Oh, fellas. Well, I think that's going to be it for me today on that note. I'm too tired for this. So I'm going to say goodbye to you and go and hopefully reclaim those 14 wither skulls that I had. And I'll see you next time. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe if you enjoyed. And feedback, as always, is very much appreciated. Thanks for watching. See you later.